Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Equestria at War with the King Sombra playthrough, episode 10 with our series. This is going to be probably the most important episode besides the Civil War one, since we've started this series, because we are now prepping to go to war with Equestria. And it's, I guess it already starts. In the Crystal Empire, Civil War rages as Princess Mia Moore, Cadence, and King Sombra battle for the throne. What? Their neighbor to the south of Equestria had previously been content to let the situation play out, but that has now changed. Okay, that's just part of that one bug. So we're just ignoring that because the Civil War already happened. So that's just that bug that popped its ugly head a couple episodes ago, or an episode ago, or whenever it was. But yeah, we're going ahead and I'm moving these guys over on Stalingrad's border. There's a huge possibility we're going to be going to war with them now after we go to war with Equestria. So I'm hoping with these guys on the border here, we'll be able to, I don't know, at least hold them. I'm not sure what I'm expecting yet. Shire has fallen already. Wow. Changeling spreading very, very quickly. These guys are going to be on two fronts here shortly, which would be good for us. And the rest of the army just doing what it does best. Place is still falling. Looking for that alliance with the changelings. I'm going to rush that as quick as possible. I can actually probably have it before the 3 months even fires. I'm going to go ahead and give these guys an offensive line order for Stalingrad here. Just so they can have that tick by. There's no way they're going to be able to accomplish something like that. They're just going to be playing on the defense. I'll actually end up giving them these 4 royal guards here, and I think that that'll stack the border enough that it'll help. So, alliance with changelings. Our wise king sent a proposal to the changeling empire for our nations to become allies. Some ponies in the empire doubt that Queen Chrysalis will be reasonable enough to accept this proposal, while others are afraid of any interaction with the changelings. However, if Queen Chrysalis decides to sign the offer, this alliance may become the most important event in modern history. If our strength is combined with that of the changelings, we will be unstoppable. Yes, we will. So they get the Sombra offers alliance. We're going to wait to see what happens with that. I think I want to go right for the Chrysalis Marriage, but I'm assuming she's going to accept it regardless. So Queen Chrysalis is truly a despicable creature, devious, arrogant, vindictive, and completely untrustworthy, but above all, powerful. Yes, this is the mare for me. This focus will cancel requirements are not met, so let's start that anyways. It's 70 days away. If we can get the alliance, I'm hoping that this is going to be what helps us take out Equestria ultimately. And fight Stalingrad, because remember, we're probably going to be fighting on two fronts here in a second. Oh! It was immediately rejected, so she actually declined and we lose 200 political power. That's amazing. So do I even want to go forth with this? Is she even going to marry me? So we don't even get the marriage regardless. Did they get a negative modifier for that? Not really. Well, that's unfortunate. Guess we'll see what happens. We're going to war here soon. I can't believe that. I just ate all my political power. Well, we're still going to go for this anyways, but that might not give us anything now. If it don't give us an alliance, I don't know if this still... I don't know how any of that works. If that fires the other way. So that kind of sucks. I was really hoping we were going to get that. Boy, is that magic infantry almost done? They're getting there. Because we need it. They've got forces on the border, but not a whole lot. We've got a force on every fort at least, right? Okay, so I'm going to redraw these lines again. Because you can see that it's kind of changing as they get closed up. So let's go and do another front line like this. I'd rather not. What is this? That's better, I guess, as long as these guys get destroyed quick enough. Okay, let me set this up better, though. Yeah, that'll work. Need offensive line of Canterlot still. There, so that's probably fine for everybody to kind of move like that. I don't really see that being an issue. I think these units will be destroyed before we go to war anyways. By the changelings. This is going to give me a very strong border right here that we'll be able to push. And then we're gonna hurry up and put these Royal Guard out. Nice. Our first built Royal Guard unit with the new magical infantry. That's been a long time waiting. So we'll go ahead and set them up on this border. Still need a couple more if I'm going to cover all of these areas. Meanwhile, everything should be nice and filled here. We even got 2 units on some of these. That's exciting. Yeah, changelings will have this all cleaned up here soon. Hawker Hurricane. We'll go ahead and swap this over to that. So we can get rid of all those old fighter jets, replace them with the new ones. We could get the better close air support. Why don't we go ahead and do that? I think it's got a lot better range. Better air attack. And pretty good amount of ground attack too. It'll take some time, but we might as well. I'm about to start the war by myself once this closes up here. I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. Because changelings are spreading pretty rapidly. We don't have time to mess around with this anymore. We're going to go ahead and start the war. I'm already seeing a lot of green bubbles. That's good. Equestria has called the Buffalo region as our enemy. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, what many ponies have feared has today become reality. All along the frontier, Equestrian units report heavy clashes between them and the troops from the Crystal Empire. The Great Crystal War has begun. Will Equestria endure? Celestia is going down. So we're currently at war with Celestia. They have they're very, very hard to capitulate. But we'll see. We're going for a Chrysalis Marriage. We'll see if that makes a difference too. I see some green bubbles. That's good. Let's go ahead and activate our units because they're ready to go. They should be able to push pretty damn hard and start spreading out where they need to spread out. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Lots of really good advancing already moving up. Close air support should be doing its job. I'm going to leave it as is. I think I'm going to go ahead and move these if I can to here. See if we can flip that. Meanwhile, we can keep working on some research. What do we work on is the question. Why don't we go ahead and get the extensive combat magic? That could help. And let's definitely slow this down some so we're not rushing ahead of ourselves here. And we've almost got some more magical infantry. I'm not going to pump these units out. I'm going to let them keep training. That might be a bad idea, but I'm just going to go for it. Kingdom of Wingbardi wants to send 3 divisions to help us. I'll absolutely accept that. The volunteer forces are in transfer. Yes, that can help out a lot. Meanwhile, we're going to push right for their capital. This is part of the bug. When do I get the forces? Because that'll help. 12th of June. Okay. It's about 2 weeks or so. Equestria has forces on this border. That is not good. They're almost certainly going to go to war with us. It's going to be a matter of trying to keep them out. These 2 units are almost done. I may even start putting regular units into that army to aid that border there, because I'm slightly worried about that. Start taking some of these cities while I'm at it. But they're not even able to stop our offense here. Go ahead and take these guys out so we can kill them off and free up those units. So we could try to encircle this. Oh, the fighting is fairly neck and neck. Why don't we go ahead and add some more of these fighters, and we can merge this air wing here. That'll hopefully help us turn the tide with that. I definitely would like to have air superiority. It's just going to help that much more. Getting stretched a little thin here, guys. There you go, though. You've got this figured out. And they're on the move. More magic infantry? No, nothing. No mission. Oh, yeah, no. There you go. Okay, that changed the battle to our favor now. How's Equestria looking in terms of collapsing? 24% towards capitulation. Yeah, they're very tough to take down. There's just a lot there. These units should probably be coming down here and fighting. In fact, can I just... Yeah, I can. There. That'll resituate those units. As long as Stalingrad doesn't go to war with us. Okay, units have shown up to fight on our side. That's good. We will certainly utilize them. Start redirecting some of these units here. I want to advance this front a little bit more, if we can. Military factories. What are we hurting for right now? What's everything looking like? Artillery's going a little bit down. Infantry equipment's definitely hurting. Magical equipment not as much, actually. Let's definitely get more infantry equipment going. And speak of the devil, we got improved infantry equipment. Why don't we go for... Oh, can we actually get better artillery here? Let's get that for sure. Yep, that better artillery will definitely help us. Okay, we get a planning speed. Let's see. Force attack. Last stand. Force attack. Let's go ahead and spend the command power because we got it. Get some bonuses here to help us push. Meanwhile, we've got some more magic infantry. This is good. Bolstering up this border. It's very, very nerve-wracking border. I don't even think that this is going to be enough magical infantry to hold anything back. These guys do have anti-tank. I mean, they're good. They're powerful units. I just don't know about holding anything back. They're gonna have another unit. We'll see. 1.5 million horse or pony power, so we'll keep that at that. I'm starting to see some red and some yellow here. What's going on? We're suffering some attrition in the mountains. We have gotten over the mountains though. That's good. Let's definitely push for here. If we could take that, that'll be good. Changelings spreading down. We can't stop the spread of the changelings, but we can still get a cut of this war. And hopefully the marriage, which we're going to have right now, fire. Hopefully that's going to make a difference. I don't know what that's actually going to do because she already turned down an alliance. I don't know if that automatically just forces the alliance or if we just have this awkward marriage where we're not allied. It's going to be kind of weird. But we're going to find out right now. And I'm actually going to switch over to war effort because we get 4 military factories. We can only get that when we're at war, so let's get that right now because we'll utilize it. Not a whole lot hurting for it, but we'll dump them someplace. I'm sure I could use them in infantry equipment, maybe a little bit more in artillery, and we know we'll take magical equipment, so maybe 1 infantry, some artillery. Don't really need. Magical equipment's pretty good. I'm not using a whole lot of that. So we'll probably just dump it in like some artillery and stuff. And we're waiting to hear back from Queen Chrysalis, I'm guessing. Yeah, here it is. Today, King Sombra publicly announced that he wishes to marry Queen Chrysalis of the Changeling Empire. This will not, of course, significantly strengthen the relationship between Crystal Empire and the Changeling Lands. However, we are yet to hear Queen Chrysalis reply. Good, I suppose. Oh, so she might actually say no, and then it's kind of all to a waste anyway. So then I might have wasted that. News reports that King Sombra, the ruler of the Crystal Empire, has officially offered marriage to Queen Chrysalis, the monarch of the Changeling Lands. An answer is yet to come from the Changelings, but if positive, it could mean a great advantage for both countries against their historical enemy Equestria. We await development of the situation, yeah. I may have boned myself, but we'll find out. If they didn't accept the alliance, then they're probably not going to accept the marriage. Oh, crap. I didn't really know how that worked, but now I know how it works. Alright, let's go back to the war effort, I guess. It's not a big deal. We may just be fighting the changelings at some point. Yikes. Now everything's still advancing pretty good. I see a little bit of red here and there, but... Oh, today a letter from Queen Chrysalis finally arrived at King Sombra's palace. Less than an hour after it arrived, he publicly informed the subjects of the great news. Queen Chrysalis accepted his offer, will become his spouse. Organizations for the wedding have already begun. It will take place in several weeks. Nice. So, changing lands, we get plus 80 opinion. Gains leaders are married. Opinion of Crystal Empire plus 80. Guarantee the Crystal Empire guarantee changing lands. And act a non-aggression pact with the Changeling Empire. Thank God. So, not the changelings here. Yeah, so we already got some pretty awesome bonuses. They still won't take military access. The Changeling Empire strategic reasons to be hostile to the Crystal Empire. Base reluctance. Yeah, strategic reasons being that the Stalingrad can't march to them. Or they can't march to Stalingrad. They don't have to worry about Stalingrad. We can ask to join a faction. What is their faction, technically? The Changeling... Well, I don't know if I want to do that. Let's... Start land lease. Let's, just hold up here. Let's just hold up here for a second. I don't know if I want to join their faction or not. Invite to faction request. Alright, I guess I'll just accept it. Wants to join their faction. If any volunteers have been sent or received between the faction members, they will be sent back. Just, let's do it. Let's do it. That's the only way we're going to guarantee our survival is if we're at war. Plus, that's the only thing that's going to guarantee that we actually get a piece of Equestria when the war... when the war finishes. Oh my goodness, I just threw my headphones at the microphone. I was so excited. Plus, we can see how their battle's going anyways down here. Which it looks like it's going pretty good. But, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Wants our help in their war efforts. Stalingrad, Equestria, Buffalo Region, Commonwealth of New Maryland, County of... Oh, no, it's going to put us to war with Stalingrad. We have to accept it. Oh, no. So we're going to go to war with Stalingrad. There's nothing we can do about it. It's totally just has to happen. Okay. We can do something about this, though. We're going to do that, and we're going to take this army, give them a front line. Nope. Give them a front line here. It didn't work. Okay, so I'll have to obviously take them out of this army or something for a second. So that did work, but it's not going to work like that. They'll need it right here. Like that. Alright, so we really didn't have any choice in that. Hopefully the changelings help us, but they probably won't. Knowing my luck. I'm going to go ahead and pull my air support back. We're going to need them over here for sure. If we're going to keep these guys at bay. They will certainly just run through this army. So let me go ahead and set up a front line that makes a little bit more sense. Right here. And get these guys off, because my concern is that these guys are going to... My concern is that they're going to trap these guys and then crush them, ultimately. Oh, no, I want you guys guarding this line, is what I want. Like that. I'll have the Red Army go up there and try to hold it, but I don't want to lose any of the Royal Guard. They're really, really important. This army now having to try and fill that gap there, but we can see that there are changeling forces moving through. So maybe they will join us on this front. That's kind of what we're hoping for. Meanwhile, let's definitely try and stop these guys. And if we can go for Transylvania too, that'd be great. Not bad. I mean, we're still advancing. The Crystal Empire grown significantly larger. But it's looking kind of nervous with Stalingrad here. They're pushing hard. My Royal Guard are just holding out, but we can see now this army here, Army 2, finally the Red Army, they're trying to close up there. We're starting to see them show up, so that's good. And we do have changeling forces moving across to the border, so we may yet turn this around, but we'll have to wait for next episode to find out. Very, very eventful episode for sure. But with that being said, I want to thank you all for joining me. I do hope that you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you next time.